Hey guys, I'm so excited for today's video because we are doing an unboxing of a brand new 𝑼𝑺𝑬 𝑪𝑶𝑫𝑬. If you watch my channel, you know that the 𝑼𝑺𝑬 𝑪𝑶𝑫𝑬 changed my life and I've been using it for about a year. I have the white model and I love it so much, I wanted the black model as well. So this is still in its package. We're gonna unbox everything, show you guys what you get. And being someone who's used it for a year, I'm perfect to give you guys an unboxing and a review because I know everything about it and I can show you exactly all the hidden things you might not know. So let's get right into it. Everything they do with care, they do with love, and they do with real, genuine, great intentions. I know people at the company because I'm now aligned and affiliated with them because I love it so much, and they're such great people and they really do things with the best intentions. And I think that's so key. So you can tell with their packaging, it's absolutely beautiful. You get this great box and it did come in a big brown shipping box, but just so you guys know, I did just bring this to Chicago. I'm in Chicago and I traveled with it. So you can travel with them. Juicing has just changed my life. I just finished a 9-day juice fast back home in Toronto. Seriously, you guys, I had not felt that good in so long. I felt absolutely next level incredible. So I can't recommend like a short juice fast enough, or even just adding in juices to your daily life. If there's one thing I'm gonna recommend for people to change your life, no matter how your lifestyle or how your diet, I would say to add in a big freshly made green juice every day. It literally makes you feel so good, makes your cells feel so oxygenated, hydrated, makes you feel clear-headed, energized, and more connected with who you truly are. This juicer is so chic looking. Oh, look, here we have a warm welcome from 𝑼𝑺𝑬. And this juicer is made properly. It's made with the highest quality. It's made in Korea. And they have also like a great warranty. They're great to deal with customer service if anything happens. It's very rare that I hear of something happening with people because I know so many people buy juicers. They message me, I love you guys, thanks for the support. And they're always like, oh, I love my juicer so much. It's very rare I hear of anything happening. But if anything does, you can message support. And if anything happens, like you accidentally drop your juice jug or drop a lid and you accidentally break it, you can email them, or you can also get the part on the website. So they sell parts because I accidentally broke a lid and it's just $10 off their website. So it's great for replacing as well. Okay, so everything comes individually boxed. Here we have our beautiful base. So that's the black base, I'll take that out. And then up here we have the chamber set and then the start guide. And we have our pusher and cleaning brush, and it's great. You know what, guys? This juicer is literally so easy to clean that I barely ever use the brush, to be honest. I just rinse it in the sink. It comes clean right away, and I don't even need to like go in with the brush, but they have one, which is great. And the juice container, and then our strainer, a smoothie strainer comes with as well. So I'm not going to use the smoothie strainer in this video, but I am going to show you guys how it makes a juice, and it also makes sorbet. So you can make ice cream in this juicer as well with a separate attachment. So I'll link that down below, but that's a separate purchase, but it's worth the money. It's amazing. We're gonna start with the base, and currently the 𝑼𝑺𝑬 𝑪𝑶𝑫𝑬 comes in black and white. And like I said, I've had the white for so long. It is so chic. I did use Joe Cross from the documentary Fat, Sick, and Nearly Dead. I interviewed him at his house in LA, and he has the black one. I was like, oh, I want this. It looks so good. You guys, it's so beautiful. So sleek. It is literally the best looking juicer in the world. You guys, they know what's up. They are the best. It is the best. You are worth it. I would get a juicer if I were you right now and you're watching and you're thinking about it. You will not regret it. And you know what I love about this? Look, okay, so this is the base, the beautiful base. And I love, they're just like understated. They're not like, 𝑼𝑺𝑬. It's like, it's so chic and beautiful. And the cord is separate. So look, you guys, this is great. A lot of machines, the cord like is just automatically stuck in there, right? With this, the cord is separate. Just for easy storage in your kitchen, it can go flush up against the back because the cord is like that. They have a start guide, and you guys, they are so professional. They hire like nutritionists who carefully do everything, and they're just like, honestly, I can't speak any higher of them. And look, everything's so beautiful. So they have the full start guide, and you get this 𝑼𝑺𝑬 book with all the information here as well. And you get a recipe book. People always ask me, does it come with a recipe book? It does, and it's beautiful. Look at it, you guys. Oh my gosh, it's amazing. So you get a full recipe book here. Look at this. With all about cold press juicing, enjoying the rainbow. And look at that, you guys. So you can have all kinds of recipes in here. And they're really here for you guys. So it's not a company that's just gonna take your money and forget about you. So this, I call this the topper. This is, I don't know, technically called the chamber, I think. This is the top part, and I'm excited because I'm going to give you guys so many tips. Some people get this and they're like, oh, it won't start. They don't know how to put it on properly. So once we have everything out, I'm going to show you guys exactly how you put it together, how easy it is, and everything as well. This is great. This is where everything goes in when you juice, and then this just goes right on here. Oops. Just like that. And then you guys see we'll have, once we open the other containers, we'll have the pulp will come out of here. And one thing that's great with this juicer is the pulp is so dry compared to other juicers. I did a comparison video with my old, like typical, cheaper, traditional Amazon juicer against the 𝑼𝑺𝑬 2. And there's so much more pulp with the other juicer and it's so wet. So with this, the pulp is dry and there's barely as much waste, which is great. And what a lot of people do with the pulp is they get a dehydrator and they make crackers with it. So that's a good use rather than just throwing it out. So that's my plan once I have a bigger place. And then right here, you put the jug and then your juice comes out beautifully, which I'm sure you've seen all over Instagram and everywhere because the 𝑼𝑺𝑬 is everywhere. But okay, a quick tip before we move on to the other boxes though, you guys, when you're assembling this, I'll take this apart to show you guys too. With this part here, you have to line these up properly. It's really easy. You just want to make sure that the larger part here lines up with the larger part inside here because there's a large part there and then a smaller part. So you just want to line it up and then click it in. It's so easy, see, just like that, you guys. And then we want to put our blade in and it's so easy. It just goes down like that. And then you turn it and that's it. And then this, you'll want this to line up. So I'm going to show you guys from that way. You want to put it down and then turn it so it lines up in there. So it's really important that you guys, if you get this juicer, you put it together when it's on the counter separate from the base. You can't put it together on your base. See, aren't I not perfect to do a review and unboxing because I've been using it for so long too. But you can't put it together on the base. You have to do it on the counter. So some people try and they're like, it won't go together. You have to do it separate. And then look, then you put it on like this. Next up, we have our pusher and our cleaning brush. Like I said earlier, literally, just to be honest, I barely ever use the cleaning brush. And my white 𝑼𝑺𝑬 back home in Toronto, it's so clean all the time. I just rinse the juicer right away after I'm done using it. And I don't really need to use it, but it's good you have it just to get into all the little crevices. And one thing I want to say before we move on, one thing that is amazing about this juicer is you can batch juice so much juice. You can make so much juice in it at a time. I could fill so many bottles if I wanted to without having to clean it in between. So if I'm making the same recipe, right, you can do so many and you don't have to stop and empty it and clean it. The pulp part, you might have to empty like a couple times, but the actual juicer, you don't have to stop and clean. Like other juicers, they would get so filled up. I could only make like one large jug of juice. With this, you can make so much, which is great for saving time. So this is the pusher. But like I said before, like you can just put your ingredients in, shut it, turn it on and go. You don't have to stand here and push it down. So you'll see when I make the juice. And let's open up what is next. The juice container. And again, I mean, don't worry, if you accidentally break these, they're available on their website and they're pretty inexpensive. And a great thing, 𝑼𝑺𝑬, they just reduced their shipping costs. So like international shipping costs are less now and they're working on a better program from that. And they do have financing available as well for people. So that's great, that's on their website. And so this will go right here. And then this is our juice container. We will put it right there. So you can also make smoothies in it as well with the smoothie strainer. And you can also, like I said before, make ice cream in it with this separate. So they're just different attachments that go inside. So with this, you can make the ice cream. And so it does so much and it's so quiet. I can't wait to show you guys a demo. And so this is a strainer that I bought separate off the website. So this is not included with your 𝑼𝑺𝑬. And this just goes right on here so that it automatically strains your juices when you're juicing. Now, I didn't use it for the longest time. To me, it's totally not necessary because this juicer produces such clean quality, amazing juice without the strainer. But this strainer just kind of takes it to the next level. So now that I've started using it, I like to use it every time. I'm going to show you guys two juice recipes, a fruit juice recipe and a green juice recipe. And they're my current two favorites. So you're going to get some recipe ideas out of this video as well. And the first one here is I don't know if I showed you guys too. This lid is really easy to put on and off the juicer too. So the first one here is watermelon mint juice. It is freaking delicious, you guys. It's definitely my favorite. It is what I start most days with. And a quick tip, this is something I didn't realize for the longest time until I saw Joe Cross, is there's a line right here on the juicer. So you want to just try to not go above that line. For a while, I was like kind of jamming it and I don't think that's good for the lid. So like just try if you can, stick to that lid. And I have some tips for how to load it with the greens when we make the next one too. So make sure you stay for that because I have some important stuff for that. So watermelon and fresh mint leaves. Oh my goodness, you guys, there's nothing better just to start the day with. Like light, refreshing, makes you feel great. and then makes you attract great things, right? And build a better life. Like each habit adds up that you do in your life, right? And then it creates your life. So start today, get healthier, put that down, just like that. Okay, so I love this juicer because you don't have to stand there. My old juicers, I always had to stand there, push everything down, stay there with it. And with this, you just throw the stuff in, literally, and you turn it on. Okay, let's see, we'll turn it on. One thing I absolutely love about this juicer is you get so much juice from your produce. So like I said about that comparison video I did, it was literally the craziest difference ever between different juicers with the exact same amount of produce, how much you get out of it. So with this juicer, you get so much juice from your produce. And the great thing is, like, this can't overflow, right, you guys? So if I was out in the house on a phone call, doing some work, filming a video, whatever, and this was alone, it can't overfill. It's fine. But look, I come and I just go like this. One thing I want to say too is this juicer is very quiet. I don't know how it sounds for you guys on there, but it's very quiet when you use it in person. Anybody that comes to my house, they're like, that juicer's so quiet, I didn't even know what you're doing in the kitchen. Like, it's so quiet. And even Joe Cross said when he used to do interviews about his documentary on Netflix, the interviewers used to be like, I can't even hear you, with like the older juicers that he used to use because they were so loud, like they literally couldn't film while doing it. But this is quiet, it is great. I just took off the strainer. You can see there's barely any pulp. Even when I do the green juice, I'll show you, because watermelon juice wouldn't have as much anyway, but there's not much pulp at all. And I'm gonna pour this over ice. Oh my gosh, guys. The only thing is I get nervous when I pour this big, full, beautiful jug. Am I gonna spill it? So what do you guys think? I've got this, right? Hold on one sec, I got one thing in it. There we go. Here we go. Beautiful watermelon mint juice. Oh good, I didn't spill. Yay. So nice. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is my favorite juice. I start every day with this. You can't go wrong. And I love honeydew juice as well, and cantaloupe juice. You can juice anything in here. And people ask me all the time, like, do carrots juice in here? Does pineapple juice in here? It does, so. Wow, and my friend is here. Do you want to try a glass? She's gonna try a drink for the first time from Manama, so let's see what she thinks. And she likes watermelon juice. And I'll give my cameraman. He's amazing. Without him, we wouldn't have these videos, so let's cheers.
Cheers.
Yay.
Yay to the Nama.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, that's so good.
Good, right? So good, right?
It's like perfect because watermelon's in season too, so
yeah,
even better.
It's so good.
So good.
Yeah, you just get excited. This juicer makes you want to juice. Like I said, I just did the 9-day juice cleanse and it made it easy. It was the best juice cleanse I've ever done because I had the Nama and it just made it easy. So I'm going to show you guys a green juice as well because I have a lot of tips for juicing green. So let me get that ready. We took this off the base, nice and easy, after we made our juice. And you guys, this is so easy to clean. Like I said, I just did the juice fast and I literally juiced like 8 to 10 juices made fresh each every day. And it's like nothing. It's so easy. So I think that's really important with the juicer because nobody wants a juicer that is like so frustrating to clean or so annoying and frustrating to put back together. I used to have like a really good like horizontal juicer way back. The thing was so annoying to put together and use, so I just didn't even end up using it. So with this, you'll actually juice. It won't sit and collect dust. And that's why you can never see these. I've never heard of somebody getting one of these online secondhand. Like other ones, you see them posted all the time, like free juicer at garage sales. Like you don't see these because people use them. So anyway, here's the top. It just comes off so easy, the lid. So you can look how clean it is, you guys. It's so clean. Anyway, so we'll just rinse the lid. I usually just rinse. And then here is the inside of the hopper. I'll just rinse it out. And the pulp holder. So I dumped out the pulp in the garbage. Like I said, I got to get that dehydrator to make some crackers. Let me know if you guys have any creative ideas for the pulp. This is important how you take this out right now. It's very easy, but you just want to know how to do it. So you'll go with the blade right here. So you'll put your hands on here and you'll want to start with twisting out the blade. So the blade always comes out easy. If there's ever a time where you can't get it out, like you're like, oh, it's in a little bit hard, like you push it in hard, then I would just try and like turn it back and forth each way and then try again and pull it out. It's easy. So I'll just rinse this off. Just like that, guys. It takes no time at all. It's faster than cooking. People say, you know, these things are time consuming, but they're not. It's so fast. And one thing I just want to say right now that came to mind is, you guys, there's so much more life force when you make a juice fresh like this versus if you stop at a juice shop. And these juice shops are amazing. I'm not knocking them. I think they're a great force in the world today and we need them and they're great if you're on the go. But for the bulk of your juicing, I personally think it is so much better to make your juices fresh at home because they're full of life, full of the enzymes. They change and they don't feel as healthy when you drink them like days later after they've been made. So We're gonna clean this out. And you can use your brush and really get in there good, but this is what I do, I'm being honest. But sometimes I use the brush to give it a good clean. And then we'll just want to empty this into the garbage out the back. I just took the pulp out of here. So look, this just goes like that. And then you'll get the pulp out of there. There's not very much with that. And then we'll just clean it out here. See guys, it's so easy to clean. And I know with watermelon, there's not as much residue or mess on the juicer. So with like the green juice, you'll have a bit more, but it's still nothing like drastically different or annoying or crazy or anything. Before I forget, I want to let you guys know you can use my code. It helps support the channel as well, and it gives you guys $55 off on a 𝑼𝑺𝑬, so it's a pretty big savings. It's amazing. It is GBNAMA at checkout, and you'll save 55 bucks. And I do recommend the sorbet attachment. It is worth it. It's amazing. And the strainer. And another thing I want to share is that the green juices with this machine, it's just so creamy and amazing. And with my old machine in the comparison video, I'll try put something on the screen right now. You can see with like typical juicers, there's so much foam. And it's just like, now I literally can't even drink out of those juicers, not to be a diva or like super high maintenance. But now that I've used this, I won't even use those. So the juice quality is amazing. And here's a pro tip. So with this juicer, you always want to try and load the lighter stuff first. So we'll start with loading with this green juice recipe. We're going to do lemon, 1 lemon, 2 apples, a couple heads of romaine, some parsley, 2 cucumbers, a zucchini or 2, and some celery. So we're going to start with loading the lighter stuff first. So we're going to put the spinach in and the romaine and the parsley first. I mean, you don't have to. It's not like, oh, they recommend that and juice is nicer, I think, like that, but you don't have to. I've done it like thrown my apples in first before and just thrown everything in. So it's not like something you have to do, but it does help. And then I'm gonna put in some parsley, which just detoxes the body and I think just makes you feel so freaking good. The herbs just do so much. I know a lot of people, from my experience, you can throw whole apples in there. If you're worried about the apple seeds or, you know, some people think you can get like poisoning from having the apple seeds. I don't know. Personally, sometimes I'll throw the whole apple in. Sometimes I'll cut it up like this. So just do whatever makes you happy and whatever you're comfortable with, what feels right to you. But we'll do one of each this time. But it does juice it fine whole. When I was with Joe Cross, and he's one of the creators of the NAMA, I think a lot of people don't realize that. When I was with him, oopsie, here I go guys, filling it too high. He just throws his apples in too. We're gonna throw some celery in. It's good for the bones. You guys, this recipe is great. And okay, another button here, so we'll stop it for a sec, is there, so you can see it's really simple. There's just 2 buttons, on or reverse. So if you ever have issues where your juicer is getting stuck, which so rarely happens with this juicer, and I use it most days, multiple times a day, but if that ever happens, this is so great, guys. You can just go like this and put it in reverse. See, you just go like this to like loosen things back up. And I think it's good just to do that now and then anyway for the blade and just getting the machine moving. So maybe get in the habit of just sometimes like do the reverse mode for a bit. And one other thing, if you guys want to, like if you have pieces that you want, you can just throw it through the top too. If you're like finishing it off, or if you want to throw it through the top, you can just do that as well, like that. So here you can see there's a little bit of pulp, more than the watermelon juice, but definitely a lot less than other juicers. But see, the strainer comes in handy and I love it. You just get a cleaner juice. But look at that, such a clean, creamy juice. Oh my God, goodness, you guys, it's so beautiful. This is life. This modern machine is just amazing for the body, these green juices. And it's good because you know what? Our body works hardest at digesting food. It's like the #1 job the body does. So it takes the most energy to digest food. So the great thing is with like having a juice for a snack or a meal, or if you want to do like a short-term juice fast or whatever you want to do, your body has so much energy because it's getting the nutrients and everything absorbed in your cells rapidly and all that like life force, but it doesn't have to work to digest it. It's basically like pre-digested, which is awesome. So here we have the pour. Wish me luck. Let's hope that I get it in perfectly. I'm always nervous that it's gonna spill everywhere. So let's go. It's not gonna spill. I shouldn't talk to myself with that, like that. There we go. Oh, a little bit. Look at that, it's so beautiful. So we're gonna pour 3 glasses. Look at it, such a nice quality juice. You guys can't get better than this, it's amazing. And I really hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I've loved making it. I truly love the NAMA. And you guys know I'm affiliated with them, but I only affiliate or have stuff on the channel that I personally use that has changed my life, that I'm super passionate about. And look at the pulp. So this is the pulp you can expect with the green juice. It is so dry. And look guys, we got quite a lot of juice out of that produce. So this is quite a lot. It would fill at least a big mason jar and a bit. So We're gonna enjoy these. This recipe is my favorite lately. Do you wanna try some? Cheers, let's try it. See what you think of the green juice. It's good.
Very tasty.
Do you like it?
Oh yeah.
You sure? You can tell me if you don't.
No, I love it.
And I guess that's it for the video. I just feel like I just want to give you guys all the facts, right? I'm sure maybe there's something I forgot and I'll be laying in bed tonight and be like, damn, I should have told them this. But if you guys have any more questions, I read all my comments. Comment down below. I'm happy to interact. DM me on Instagram and feel free to use the code. The support goes back to this channel. I literally reinvest everything that this channel makes back into the channel. So the support makes videos that truly changes people's lives. So I love you guys. I appreciate you. I hope you enjoyed this. See you in the next one. Bye.